Thanks for checking in with me and B. So Bronson was actually born with a liver shunt, so his liver doesn't work the way it should, and toxins build up in his body and he gets sick. He has to take medication and he has to have a special diet. And over the past week he's been feeling really down, and he's really lethargic, and he's really not acting like himself, and he just sleeps all the time. He hasn't been eating, he's lost a lot of weight, and he hasn't been drinking. I've had to force feed him water and really get him hydrated again, so we're working on that right now. You know, he's been getting better slowly. He's going to get better, but I just ask that y'all pray for his health and recovery. Alright, so today we're going to be talking about everything that I look for in a dude. So we're going to start off with like the top 3 guys that I think are absolutely just perfect. When I was in high school, there was this guy named Jacob, and he used to do videos on YouTube about gay issues, like being gay and being religious, and, you know, being gay and having kids and stuff like that. Next is Theo James. He's from the Divergent series, and those movies are okay, but he's really what caught my eye in him. And he's just got the look, he's got the lips, he's got, you know, the face, everything. And number 1, my all-time favorite dude, and I would leave my family, I would leave everything, all my life, I would leave everything behind if he came and told me to run away with him, and that's Tom Hardy. He has my heart 100%. Alright, so the perfect dude is not really attainable. That's not realistic. Those are celebrity crushes and whatnot. So when I'm thinking of a real dude, and when I'm actually dating somebody, there are 5 things that this person absolutely must have, and I don't budge on it, and they must have these 5 characteristics for it to be successful. 1, the dude needs to be confident. Confidence is a really important thing to me, because I don't mind making the first move, and I'm usually the chaser in a relationship, but I don't want to have to be making the first move over and over again. I want the dude to be confident and come on to me at times and do all that. I don't want to have to be the one that's chasing 100% of the time. Don't be afraid to flirt, don't be afraid to come on to me, don't be afraid to text me first, you know, all of that stuff. Just be confident. Alright, next, the dude needs to be driven. He needs to have his own job, he needs to be in school, he needs to be ambitious, whatever. You just need to be driven and have goals that you're trying to reach, because I have my own goals, and I don't want to have to be dragging somebody along behind me. They need to be right next to me with their own goals, and we're just moving forward together, we're supporting each other, and we're really lifting each other up. And if I'm dragging you from behind, then dude, you know, I'm gonna get annoyed really damn fast. Number 3 is honesty. You gotta be honest with each other. You gotta be able to tell each other when you're mad, when you're upset, when you're happy, anything. If you're hiding things from each other, if you just can't be honest with each other, then it's never gonna work out. Next is monogamy. Monogamy is a huge thing. I think it's up there. If I had to rank it, it'd probably be number 1 or 2. And monogamy really ties back to honesty. They kind of go hand in hand together. You gotta be monogamous if you're in a relationship with me. We're not gonna have an open relationship. We're not going to be texting other dudes and things like that. You are monogamous to me and me alone. And if you're not, that's cool. If you want to be in an open relationship or something like that, then you do that. But for me personally, I'm just a monogamous dude. And number 5, you need to be personable. I don't want a guy who's standing up against the wall, not trying to talk to anybody, and, you know, the sour look on his face, sitting on your phone when you're around my friends and stuff like that. I want a dude who is out there and engaging and talking to people and really making his presence known. You don't have to be the center of attention. I don't need you to be the center of attention. And I don't like obnoxious people. But you need to be personable. Be funny, have a little bit of charm. That's what really catches my eye. Alright, so let's keep in mind that I didn't mention the terms masc or femme in those top 5 most important characteristics. And that's because they're not that important, and they don't really register in what's important to me. I just don't understand why we place such importance on these stereotypes, why somebody's got to be super masc or super femme, and we can't just meet in the middle. If we say one or the other, that just draws the line, and it puts us in a box that, you know, it's hard to move out of, and it puts pressure on us to be one certain thing or another. Like, who gives a shit if you're masculine, or who gives a shit if you're feminine? Like, that, it doesn't matter. Like, if you're just looking at that, then you're missing out on a really great person, potentially. When we're putting such importance on these stupid ass stereotypes, People can't just be themselves, and you can't get to know anybody. The LGBT community has so many other issues that we need to be worrying about, that we can't be worrying about if somebody's masculine or feminine, or if they're a different race that you don't like, or if they're just anything like that. Like, why do we have prejudice in our own community? That is absolutely ludicrous to me, and it just seems to contradict everything that we're fighting for. We're fighting for no prejudice, so why do we have prejudice? It's only hurting people within our own community. And it's ridiculous when some kid who's walking down the hall at school, or somebody who's at their job, some dude, I don't know, just any situation, when somebody feels insecure about their voice or the way they act or anything like that, like that's bullshit. Life is too fucking short to be worrying about what other people think of you. And that's what's wrong with our society, is that we care way too fucking much what people think of us. Anybody that is okay with making somebody else feel bad about themselves is not somebody that I want in my life. You're supposed to love people. You're not supposed to hurt them, and you're not supposed to be mean to them. And you're not supposed to judge them. I don't know. I mean, just do you. You do you, and F the rest. That's it. Alright, y'all, if you like this topic video and you'd like me to do more, comment down below what types of topics you want me to tackle, and I'll try to get to them. One order of business, next week I'm actually going to be premiering the weekly vlog series that I'm going to be starting, and that'll go throughout the summer, and those will be in addition to the topic vlogs, so we'll be having both, and hopefully I'll be uploading twice a week, maybe once a week, I don't know. So we'll just see how it goes, so stay tuned, and thanks for watching. Yeah.